What's happening? So I've already done a Grimmsnarl video, but somebody made a comment about every YouTuber's doing the same one. Well, good thing Matthew sent me a different Grimmsnarl deck that I'm going to use. I did make one card change, so let's go to the deck list. So 59 of these cards are from Matthew's list that he sent me. It is using the brand new Grimmsnarl, which at this point I think everybody knows about. But it is also going to use the Okidogi. Now Matthew suggested using the Okidogi, putting energy on it, and then using its attack to get the other two. However, if you hit a Raging Bolt, you're just going to get knocked out anyway. So I decided to put in the Obsidian Flames One Prizer Darkrai, because its first attack hits for 20 and then puts the Pokemon to sleep. Yeah, it's still a coin toss if they're going to stay asleep. But if they get tails, and they started with a Badoo, because you want to go second because we play Arvin Trolley, then you are going to hit the Badoo for 20 and then put it to sleep. 50-50 shot if it stays asleep. And if it does, on the way back, you will not be item locked unless they have like some sort of double switch. But then after that, we're going to try to use this Grimmsnarl to power up itself, and also the Okidogi, which could hit for 260, 300 if you use the Binding Emoji, and then if it's over 300 HP, you are going to come up with Munkidori on the next turn and just ping the extra 30 damage. Hopefully it's only 330, not 340. So that is how the deck works. We also have Janine's secret art to try to power up a little bit faster. And don't forget, you can always use Pecharunt EX late game, because if Darkrai gets knocked out, they're going to be on odd prizes, which means when they get down to 1, Pecharunt will hit for 300 damage itself. So there's a lot of different ways you can go. Thank you, Matt, for sending me the deck list. Hope you like the one card I changed. And now let's hit the ladder and see it in action. All right, here we go against Blood Moon. Sweet. All right, I mean, this could literally be anything. Let's see. Buddy. It's going to be... Now, if the Darkrai's in there, here's the cool... Okay, Hydreigon. Okay, what are we going to do against Hydreigon? Let's see. I'm going to come up and I'm going to try to make this asleep. We're going to pull the Arvin and see what happens. All right, Arvin. And it is not prize. That is good. And we'll go with the Charm. And let's see. We've got Darkrai. Do we have a Pecharunt? We do. One's prized. Let's go with that one, this one, and that one. Boom. Got everybody I need right now. The Darkrai is going to go here. The Darkrai is going to get this for now. We'll put the Charm on Genesect, and now we will use Subjugating Chains. We are going to hit this now for 60 and try to sleep it. Let's go. Good night. And come on, just with tails. Come on, just the tails. Yes! They can't do anything unless they lift it up. Or they can run a switch, right? But they can't use Prime Catcher. Which, I mean, this deck probably doesn't have that. But we will just keep doing that while we try to set up. So I'm just going to Iono, because the next thing I want is Munkidori to have an energy. And once I get set up, they can't do Obsidian. Obsidian's not, it's only going to knock out Munkidori. Well, I guess Darkrai too. All right, they are not asleep, which is fine, because we're gonna make you sleep again. All right, let's oh, do I want to Iono? Super Rod. Yeah, I know they don't have much, but I kind of want to start getting that damage. And I also want to get okay. Let's go here. Let's get these two to go get Morgrem. There we go. Got that down. We will put the energy here on Okidogi. And now hit this thing again for 60. Oh, I should have put it on. I guess that's not that big of a deal. And tails again. Yes. Okay. Because now Munkidori will actually be able to chuck all 30. I could put this energy on Munkidori. And then research. So far, so good. They can keep getting their setup, but so could we. And don't know what they're going to end up doing. Because they would need a switch. But the good thing is we can start pinging this thing. So attach to Munkidori, research, and then just keep doing it. Okay, they got Pecharunt. All right, that's one way out of the active. The good thing is it only has 140 HP left. Arven, they can do a switch. Now what's funny is that they do a switch. I mean, I guess I can't boss. Unless I top deck a boss. Could top deck a boss. So what we'll do is we'll put the 30 on Svilas so it goes basically to Hydreigon. And then Okidogi can knock it out, hitting for 300 if we find the other Mochi. Because we played 2, but it's prized. Alright, so now they got their Pidgeot. They're going to quick search. Okay, this also only has 140 HP, so I can knock it out with Grimmsnarl. Yes, I can. Alright, so there you go. Probably got Hydreigon. So they're gonna knock me out and mill. Okay? But what I need now. Alright, let's see. A counter catcher. Alright. Let's do this. Let's get this here. We will do the energy there. Because now I can research, and yeah, I did get a Grimmsnarl. That's what I kind of wanted there. Because now the Grimmsnarl can get itself loaded up. Yes. Don't need that many. Continue. Boom. Find them. And now the question is, well, I know I don't have anything. All right, so what we're going to do is come on up and hit this for 180. And we will hit, let's see, it does 260. So I'll put it there because Okidogi can do 260. All right, so they're going to keep trying to mill. So we got about 6 turns or so to try to win this. All right, but I'll be able to Munkidori damage to, let's see, it has 140. I could really keep doing it to Blood Moon. That could be my 6 prizes here. Hydreigon, Pidgeot, Blood Moon. Now I can use either a boss if I choose to, but really I don't think I should because I don't really have another attacker. So maybe I'll just Janine Secret to Pecharunt and Okidogi, setting up both of them because we know Pecharunt could hit for a gigantic amount at the end of the game. All right, so they finally got their card. And now we're going to go with, I mean, what I don't want them to mill is more energies. Let's see, Artisan, I will go get, oh, the good thing is they can't use the Neo Upper if they have it because of Genesect. Genesect is stopping them from their A-Spec. So unless I get rid of Genesect, which they would have to boss it. Yeah, I'm just going to keep, I'm going to hit this and I'm going to hit Blood Moon. Because I can actually hit Blood Moon for 60, technically. Because I can Munkidori 30 and then Grimmsnarl can hit it for another 30. So now it would only have 80 left. And then Okidogi is going to come up and knock out Pidgeot. And in that time, I'm going to keep, alright, so that's what they're going to do. Well, now, if this is the case, I'm going to take one prize here. All right, now I want to find the boss. 100%. Now I want to find the boss. I don't want to waste 180. Okay, so now let's see. Find a boss, please. No! All right, we'll go with Arven. Trying to think here. Let's, because they didn't attack. So let's put this here. Let's Adrenabrain. Yeah, we will do it. We're going to put some more because we want to knock out Blood Moon. We've got, what, 120 left? So the question is, let's go here. 1, 2. Get some energies down. There we go. 1, 2. Cool. And now I take a prize and we're going to put it on Blood Moon. Because now Blood Moon has 90 left. One prize card. What is it? It's the Mochi! Alright, which is the Mochi, which is what I needed to hit out Pidgeot. So what I do is I put the Mochi on Okidogi, come on up with use Pecharunt, and if they want to absorb 180 damage. See what they choose to do. Alright, Maractus, we don't care, because we have Pecharunt. And if they stay up with Pidgeot, I don't think they will, because you're not even attacking. I don't have a boss, but I will put it the Mochi down on Okidogi. All right, so there they go. They got some. All right, so they're gonna have to attach, and then they're gonna try to take 130. But all they're gonna do is knock out Munkidori. See what they decide to do. I have options here. Which route am I gonna go based on what you do? All right, you're going to go Maractus. All right, then I'm going to knock out Maractus and then put 60 damage. Okay, 50 damage because they didn't attack. Oh, this is fantastic. So what we'll do is we will Adrena Brain here onto there. Slowly but surely, we're gonna get rid of it. I can't energy switch. We're going to put the Mochi here. We are going to Arven for Night Stretcher. And I'm going to put Night Stretcher onto an energy onto Pecharunt. So now I'm good. I am totally good. Here we go. 180, knocking out Maractus. Now we're back. And now we now need 40. Yeah, Exploding Needles. Sure. That just gives me... Finally, I have damage to put away rather than just 20. So Grimmsnarl is going to take 2, and then Okidogi is going to end this game. I think we're okay. The only way I can lose now is if they deck me out before I'm able to do what I got to do. But if they Iono, which is going to really hurt them because then they're putting... more cards back in my deck. All right, there's Artisan. Not sure what they're going to get. Oh, they're going to get their own Munkidori. Okay. Now we're just going to keep chucking damage back and forth. Unless they don't have the energy. We're sitting pretty good. Okay. Obsidian just knocks out Munkidori. Also does not... All right, they're going to counter catcher. Munkidori. Okay, I'm going to come up with Grimmsnarl. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to Arven for Super Rod. Get Munkidori back with the couple energies. And then eventually I can Janine Secret and then Energy Switch to knock out. All right, what are they going to do? Rare Candy into Hydreigon. But they don't have any energy. All right, are they going to Obsidian? They really should mill. No, they Obsidian. Okay. Well, what's funny is I'm going to knock them out because they only have 180 damage. They only have 150 HP left. So that's 260, 130, 200. They would have to Obsidian next turn, which I don't think they're going to be able to do. All right. So what we do is we Arven for Super Rod. Boom. We then get back Munkidori. Because apparently we prized one. Get back a couple energy. We then get down Fez. Because I want to try to find an energy with a Munkidori so I can knock out Blood Moon. And there it is. Boom. Put that down to change that. Put this down. Now use Munkidori. We are going to get, I think that's the game. That is the game. Boom. And now, 180, taking 4 prizes. And there it is. Constantly putting damage on Blood Moon. Eventually, we knocked it out, taking 4 prizes at once. And there they are. Not bad. Alright, well, yeah. We got nothing here. I'm not going to put the Bravery Charm because, gonna see what happens. Let's see, what in the world can I do? Well, first of all, what could we be going? Okay. All right, Joltik Box. All right, Joltik Box. The good thing is, I can actually use Arven, right? The bad thing is, I need to top deck an energy, or a vessel, or the trolley. One of the two. 3. One of the 3. So, I've got, what, 13 cards this could be? 13 cards out of 46. Let's go. Because, yeah. Because I have Janine's that can get me an energy. However, I can't use Arven and Janine's secret on the same turn. Because it would be good if I can put Joltik to sleep. Just hit for the 20. Alright. They're doing their thing. Here's another Pikachu. Alright, so yeah, obviously they're going to go after Pikachu here. Which is, it's good for me, especially if I put up a 1-prizer. If I put up a 1-prizer and they can't boss, this is actually really good. Which I can at worst case scenario because I can use Pecharunt, which, yeah, we're there. We're at worst case scenario. Alright. Unless Trolley's prize. That would be even worse. Let's do Mochi. Alright, so Trolley. We're going to put up a 1-prizer. Have they used their A-Spec? They have not, so I could do that. Okay. We're going to need Pecharunt. And do I want to do that or Munkidori? For right now, I'm going to put this down. And now put that there. And then we are just going to Subjugating Chains this, because it's a 1-prizer, and hit enter to go end the turn. Alright, so they would need a boss, because they can't play Prime Catcher. Now let's see what they choose to do. Because honestly, they could get Iron Hands. Because I do have a penny to bring this up. To bring up one of the Okidogis. Because I don't need 2 of them. Okay. Now we just have to remember. Okay, so they are going to come up with... Oh, they use Clefairy. Okay. See what they're doing. So now... We're going to leave that there. And let's see what happens. Okay, finally an energy. Okay. I could... Janine's... Energy Switch Knockout. There you go. So Janine's, boom, boom. Get 2. 1 there, 1 there. Attach. Energy Switch. Boom. I am going to hit for enough. I don't need the Mochi. Subjugating Chains. Now, yeah, they're going to come back and take a knockout. Let's see, and just hit for 260. But now, the question is, what do I get? And I guess it's okay. Arven and Vessel. Alright. Because they're gonna take me out, and this hits for 60 times however many, so it only hits for 180. So what I think I need to do here is Arven for an Ultra Ball. Go get Grimmsnarl. Hit this for 180. And then put 30 damage. Oh no, you can't ping it. Oh, but okay. Okay, I know what I need. What I'm gonna need is Munkidori. Because I can actually take out Joltik with the 30. Topaz Bolt. Yeah, they can do 30-30. I just need to take 2 prizes somehow. Let's see. This hits for 180. It's not going to matter. Alright, well, yeah, we can get it. I can get it. The problem is, how do I get anything else? Alright, so here we go. Nest Ball for Fez. So we're going to get Fez. Now we're going to try to get a Munkidori. So we're going to go get rid of this. Not going to need it. At least I hope not. And now, flip the script to try to get... Alright, we did get it. So I'm going to actually put it onto Pecharunt. Okay. We're going to go here. I'm going to take up Penny and an energy to go get Grimmsnarl. Rare Candy into Grimmsnarl. Yes, of course. I get 2. Put them both down. Because I have to try to get... So I Nest Ball for here. And Subjugating Chains ain't going to work. I'm going to Arven for one of these. Oh, do I want a Counter Catcher? Guess it's too late. Counter Catcher. A Charm. Because if I Counter Catcher this one, I can ping it later. So, Counter Catcher. Didn't think of that. Glad I went into with the Arven. And now, hit this for 180. And ping. It's not going to matter because they're going to ping. Let's see. This. Boom. There we go. That was a smart decision because now if I find the boss, I can use the Munkidori. The only way I would lose Grimmsnarl is if they find the Gravity Mountain. I didn't knock him out. Oh, we're weak to grass? We are. Now I wish I would have taken out the Joltik. If this has any attached, attacks used by this Pokemon do 50 more damage, has an ability, which it does. If they have any... Okay, oof. Arven. Can't use Prime Catcher. Alright, let's see what's going to happen here. Can't use Prime Catcher. They really needed a Gravity Mountain. And they pass. Okay. Pecharunt. And they just concede because they couldn't do it. And that's the way you beat Joltik Box. Alright, here we go. Alright, so some Terra Box deck. Area 0 is not going to affect us at all. Obviously, it's going to let them get 8 on their bench. Alright, let's see if we see the A-Spec. If we don't see the A-Spec... Oh, it plays a Squawkabilly. Seems like a liability to me. But you get to put what you want. Play whatever cards you can. But if you squawk away some Noctowls, isn't that going to be a bit bad? Oh, maybe I guess it's Roaring Moon. Raging Bolt. Alright, what are they going to squawk? Oh, they're trying to get all their Hoot Hoots. Okay. And then they're going to try to squawk into some Noctowls? I hope they don't have any. I mean, I hope they do. That means they messed up. But they do have 1, so they're down 1 already. And a boss. That is a crazy way to play. Because if they don't get into a Noctowl, I'm sure they play 4. They're going to be in trouble. Alright. So. Okidogi. Genesect. We'll put Fez down? Yeah, because I'm going to research it away. And then we'll go get rid of these 2 to go get... we'll get Darkrai because I want to put this thing to sleep. Because I think I'm going to get an energy off these 7, right? I do. Okay. So now we put the energy there. We can also put Munkidori, but now we're not doing Grimmsnarl, which feels bad in this one. Because I already have down the Fez, but I don't need Munkidori yet. So let's also do extra damage. So Subjugating Chains. For 1, we are going to make you asleep. Let's hope it sticks. That would be amazing. Unfortunately, we didn't get asleep. No, it didn't stick. Okay. This could be bad because now Genesect could be doing nothing since I didn't find a second one. The only good thing is I did do 60 damage. Oh. Now, are they going to see if they got a Noctowl? Do they? Nest Ball. Alright, so now it is a Raging Bolt. Alright, now what I need to do is, I got a Munkidori, but I also need to get energy on Okidogi. And I don't, there's the Noctowl. Yeah, now I gotta get energy on Okidogi. But I have no supporter now. That research didn't give me much. It gave me a bunch of energy. Alright, let's see. Nest Ball for something else. Another Raging Bolt. Do they have no energy, so Sada's not going to work unless they put an energy in here using that. They did not. So they're just going to be able to Teal Dance. And it would be fascinating if I'm able to put this thing to sleep. Now, I can hit this on while it's on the bench. Alright, so there's... Now they have it. Okay, there's the energy. Did they play a supporter yet? No. Which means now they can Teal Dance into Asada's. And then that could really be bad. I mean, I legit have nothing. My only hope is to make them fall asleep. Well, they can still use Prime Catcher. That's the other problem. Alright. They can retreat and hit me out. But then I can Fez. And put down a Munkidori and maybe an Impidimp. Or they can just leave it. What do they choose? Alright, they choose because... How do I... Okidogi. I would have to get a Janine's with an Energy Switch. It's the only way to power this up right now. Which means I'm going to bring up the Genesect. And then hopefully I get a Janine's with an Energy Switch. Unless they decide not to knock me out. No, they did. Okay. I guess they were deciding where to take it from. See, would have been better had they stayed asleep. We'll bring up the Genesect. And now, there's the Janine's. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to Janine's energy here. Boom. Because I want to thin because I want to find that... We're going to thin again. I'm just going to keep thinning because I need that energy switch. All right, we're down to 33 cards. I need the energy switch. Don't fail me now. Man. All right, so we'll get Trolley. Yeah, Impidimp and another Munkidori? I think so. And what we'll do is put the energy here. I'm going to have to put that there. Fortunately, I didn't find it. I also don't have another one. I mean, I can Iono next. Is the 180? Yeah, I think... Yeah, we're going to leave it there. Kind of whiffed. Really bad. But they don't have a Fez unless they have a Noctowl. They do have energy in there. I'm going to save the Iono. They're going to Pal Pad. What, 2? Boss and Sada's. Okay. Do they have a Noctowl? Hopefully not. One's on the board and one is in the discard. Don't find the Noctowl. Because then I can actually knock the Raging Bolt out right now by hitting 300. So even if they put a Bravery Charm. And then I've initiated the 2 prizes. Oh, they found a Noctowl. Okay. So now what we do is we're going to have to Iono. I just no on the... 2, 3. Because Pecharunt, if they take out... I hit for 180. Which I guess I can just try to boss the Ogerpon with the Pecharunt. Sada's and boss. Well, you can't do both. You can pick one. They're going to boss. Trying to figure out what they're going to boss here. The Fez, that makes sense. But do they have a knockout? If you don't, it was kind of pointless. Waste of a boss. And I think I Iono you down to 5. Oh, they have the knockout. Okay. Well, Bellowing Thunder. We're going to Iono anyway. Alright, 210. We're going to Iono and hopefully they get down to 3 cards that do not help them. The problem is they have 2 Raging Bolts. Yeah, they have 8 cards. We'll come up with you. We're going to attach to Okidogi. We will be able to knock it out. There's a boss. Fortunately, I'm going to have to Iono. I don't have a choice here. And what do we got? We got Bravery Charm. So now you can't use your Aspect. Let's get this out of here. I mean, they have plenty to throw away, right? Noctowl, and Squawk. So I've got a penny. I've already placed the damage there. All right, so we'll get the energy, not damage. All right, so we'll get Grimmsnarl, I guess, because the other one's prized. Subjugating Change. They cannot use Prime Catcher anymore. And now hit for 300. Okay. 1, 2. A boss would be great and not getting knocked out. Okay. All right, so they have a free retreat. I've got the stage 1. All right, I guess I can pull up. Well, here's the thing. Pecharunt can knock something out. Did I Iono them into nothingness? Looks like it. There's another Ogerpon. Got my Grimmsnarl almost ready. They've got Jamming Tower. It's not that big of a deal. Oh, no. No! Okay, they only got the 1 energy. What? Oh, it's their only ancient. Oh, that's awesome. It's their only ancient. Just no energy retrieval. Choosing a new active, they're probably going to give me the Noctowl. No! Tell me you have an energy retrieval. Because now all I need to do is get an energy on Pecharunt. And I got this. Are they going to just do 140? Yeah, if they don't get the knockout, we win no matter what. Because Okidogi's going to knock this out. And then I got Pecharunt ready to go. And they choose not to. Don't they know they're going to get knocked out? Alright, so let's go here. I'm going to take this energy off, or the damage, first, before I do anything. Boom. And we will put it on, I mean, it's not going to matter. I'm just trying to clear this. Don't want Iono, do I want a penny? Let's Arven for an Energy Switch and a Bravery Charm. So now I got Energy Switch from here. Now I got Pecharunt ready. Bravery Charm there. And now 260, even though the Jamming Tower would make it 300. If the Jamming Tower wasn't there because of the Mochi. And we're good. There's no way they can knock out both Pokemon. Not in one shot. So I think we got them. That Iono was clutch. And now we wait. Looks like they left. Just hit the concede button. Alright, they come up with Hoot Hoot. Who knows if it's even them? Let's see. I mean, that is a play if I don't have a boss, right? But I have 2 Pokegear to try to find a boss. Although it probably wasn't them, because then they would have came up with Noctowl. Would have been better. So you could save the Hoot Hoot. And they were inactive for too long. Finally, I really wish as soon as they exited, the game would just let us take the win. Alright, I'm not going to lie, that deck definitely worked way better than I thought it did. Got to use Darkrai a little bit, Okidogi, and even use Pecharunt. Thanks, Matt, again for sending me the list. Let us know in the comments below what you think about it, and I'll see you next time.